down in their tracks here and there.
Let's go Resurgence, having to win. They need every...
Looking for first blood here. We'll see whether or not Mission can avoid this, as he's going to get the Scatter of the Week immediately.
And I think it's an interesting trade-off. You let Syndra... Okay, I don't know what's real now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, no, PK, just fortunately with Resurgence, the jungle trying to make something happen is rare.
Red side will have that dragon for themselves. Try to unleash PK. I think that would be the best.
Ever since that first gank in mid lane. Here we go, though. Delulu wants to come and join in on toward the party. Here comes Koala, though. It's going to be the depth charge used immediately. Glacial Prison is going to be comboed, and Raven goes down low. True Shot Barrage not able to find its target. Epic over toward the side, and Raven will be able to find the kill here as Resurgence find their second kill of the game. PK, though, looking for a roam down. Mission gets taken down low. Oh, unfortunately, the casket not able to find the target completely. Epic jumps back. He gets stunned up. Also, Scatter of the Week. PK has finally roamed down, and he finds himself the kill. Shensekai, though, Showstopper brings back the Renekton, but still, it's just not enough here as he...
Now, though, there's the Predator.
Now the Predator's finally pop. Epic might be hearing our comms here, as seems as he finally wishes to actually play here. Epic, no! That was disaster! He ends up using the casket. Raven comes in to finish off the kill. Oh, they at least find it. In comes the Glacial Prison, though. Raven is going to get slowed, and Gemini is able to find the kill. Here comes Mission, though, on the Syndra. Maybe too far forward. Unleash Power isn't able to find the target completely, as the Ezreal is not to use it, as PK is waiting in the wings, looking for a possible flank here.
Oh, they spot out PK.
Raven gets back to safety, but no, he's going to get ulted immediately by themselves. They're Infernal. Get a little bit extra damage. Try and force a tiebreaker for first place to try and get better seeding into the playoffs. Resurgence, this is pretty much life or death when it comes to every game they play. Raven going to go ahead and steal away the depth charge. Here comes the rest, though, of Machi. Bullet Time is going to go in. Epic, though, able to interrupt immediately. True Shot Barrage was there, but meanwhile, Epic now caught over toward the side of the pit. He's going to get taken on down. Bruce gets the kill. Shensekai, though, with a showstopper into the face breaker. Able to find two members, but he will trade back his life immediately. It's a double kill, though, going either way to both AD carries. Gemini able to avoid the chains from Raven, but Resurgence are able to stand strong, even being down by 4,000 gold.
Raven wants more.
Wants the Proto Belt in underneath the tower, gets a decent amount of damage. Koala is able to just sneak away. Raven might be the plan here. Oh, here we go. RSG, they're able to find themselves the play, as now Delulu leaded the charge. But instantly, it's going to be Mexi getting bursted down. Bruce is able to lay down the bullet time. And the target selection from Resurgence, unfortunately, is just not there. As even though they got the jump, they was spawn for another 3 minutes. Top lane, though, let's see. PK might be caught out toward the side. Still has so much damage coming down on to Raven, but he's able to get to safety. Meanwhile, counter engaged. Shensekai goes into the Haymaker. He gets stunned. He gets taken down, and Machi can look to siege in here onto the inhibitor tower.
That was interesting because the moment that I believe they realized that Epic was missing, that was the time they pulled the trigger. I actually want to know who started that fight first, but RSG had the numbers disadvantage, so I assume it was Machi that wanted to start that fight. And now Baron, inhibitor towers falling down, inhibitors even. 25 seconds on the clock for Shinsekai to come back online.
Unfortunately for Resurgence, it looked like they found some confidence, but Delulu leading that charge, at least on the Alistar, uses his ultimate to try and soak up some damage. Machi come in and look to absolutely shatter this, looking to dash Resurgence's hopes of making it into playoffs as they look to claim first place on their own. Bullet time going to come out. Delulu is just shredded to just beef at this point. And like that, Machi, they look to close out. They want to pad the KDAs, though, while they're at it. Mexi, though, looks to try and hold on to while he can. Mission puts him down, though, immediately. And PK able to get back all his health, taking down Shensekai. Raven may still be alive. The rest of the team, though, is going to fall. It's a double kill for Mission, and it's Machi taking home the game.
What a usually not the KDA we see on a leading Machi. So that was sort of what's going on there. That's something good that happened for Resurgence. Unfortunately, PK, on the other hand, was that additional threat that they had to worry about.
Yeah, PK getting ahead so early on in the game, it was unfortunately Shensekai was just there for the showstopper, which he had a couple good ones during some team fights up in that top lane brawl that they had in the Tribe Rush. looked good in favor of Resurgence, considering they were down by almost 6,000 gold. But other than that, PK was able to pretty much dominate the lane and really cause Shinsekai to not have much of an impact when it came outside of his lane.
I think it all started as well with the early Repel take and just funneling most of the gold. It spread out to, you know, to Sejuani and Renekton, but at the end of the day, you had little to bank with. You had Mexi, who had that 2-item power spike, but in the end, you already had the lead coming from the top side of the map and as well as the bottom side as well. I was expecting more ganks actually coming from Epic here on the Gragas. I expected heavy dives. But I think it's due to the fact that Mission just had priority, therefore it was hard for Raven to join in the dives.
Yeah, unfortunately there too, and like we mentioned, Epic, there was a couple of gank opportunities, but like once he got his boots, we didn't see anything from that 3 to 10 minute mark. He had a good path at that early gank that they were able to get and get the kill on Mission. But outside of that, we didn't see anything in the early game. We still need to see that from Resurgence if we want to turn it around. MVP though, it's going to go on over to PK in the top lane, Renekton.
Nicely done, PKR. I thought, you know, we were going to see more Shinsekai on the set, but it's the Renekton that shined once more here, as the early to mid game was just deadly for this Renekton. Everybody, once he just activates his ult, everybody just runs away. Scram.
Oh, and he went straight into the Bork and then out into the Black Cleaver. Again, the Bork also has had some adjustments to its stats and its passive, so it's actually really nice now on melees. It does an extra chunk of % health damage, so being Renekton, he has that on hit, so it just rips apart the lane once